Hello, intelligent instructors. How are you? Today, we are kicking off our month-long talk about lateral thoracic breathing, teaching lateral thoracic breathing to our clients, and encouraging them in the healing process of diastasis recti. So, the very first thing we're going to talk about today is keeping your clients accountable outside of the studio. Okay, and we're talking specifically about lateral thoracic breathing. If you don't know what that is, lateral thoracic breathing is breathing into the sides and back versus just in the front, okay? So when you breathe and you take an inhale, you want that diaphragm to expand like an umbrella and then come back together, okay? That's lateral thoracic breathing, and today we're going to teach you how to teach your clients in the studio how to do this outside of the studio. So I'm in the bathroom, and this is what you're going to do. We're going to teach your clients while they are getting ready in the morning, okay? Specifically when they're doing their hair. And most, if not all women, every morning are in the mirror, at least putting a ponytail in their hair or something, right? So you're going to tell them, okay, so they're doing their hair, here we are doing this, okay? Right here, this is where you're going to teach them to do their lateral thoracic breathing. Okay? It's the perfect opportunity because their arms are in the air, which helps them to get this weight off of, so if your arms are down here and the diaphragm is here, if you lift your arms up, it actually gives that rib cage room, especially for moms that are not used to doing this breathing yet, that need to work on the flexibility in their rib cage and the surrounding fascia and muscles. This is a great position, okay? Another tip is make sure that they're keeping their shoulders down, okay? So you don't want them doing this. Make sure they've got these shoulders down, they've got the lats engaged, they're hugging the belly, and they're doing their thing, taking their breath. Laterally and thoracically, okay? Into the back and sides, okay? Joseph Pilates said, above all, learn how to breathe correctly. That is in his book, Return to Life. I think it's page 27. But it is vital. We have to teach our clients how to breathe, not only in the studio, but outside of the studio. When it comes to healing diastasis recti, if women would just learn how to breathe correctly, their diastasis would start to heal on its own without being in the studio. So you've got your exercises in the studio and you've got your exercises outside of the studio in everyday movement, everyday life stuff, okay? So this is what you're gonna do. You are going to teach your client this tip. If you look in the notes, there's a link to broader notes to this series. We have it's called Your Turn, it's in purple, and it gives you steps to do next, okay? So you're gonna teach your client these tips, all right? After a week, check back with your client to see how successful they were, okay? And then share your results in our Diastasis Recti Facebook group, which I'll put a link to as well, if you're not in the group already. A few other things. When your client is in the studio, set a reminder on their phone with them, okay? So right there, you're gonna go through all these movements, okay? Emulating the getting ready in the morning and the breathing, okay? Then you're gonna go and you're gonna help them set their alarm. So every morning, about the time that they get ready, reminder to breathe, okay? If you have one of these nifty Apple Watches, it already reminds you, which is phenomenal. Okay, next. Throughout the week, text, call, any other kind of contact that you have with your client. This encourages them, that you're thinking about them, that you care about their healing outside of the studio. Okay? Oh, and then teach about the pelvic floor connection. So when we're talking about the diaphragm, it's not only the diaphragm we want to be thinking about. When we inhale and our diaphragm drops, so should our pelvic floor. When we exhale and the diaphragm lifts, so should the pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor and the diaphragm are working together to create that perfect amount of intra-abdominal pressure, okay? Make sure and teach that to your clients as well. Again, go to the notes. That'll give you all the tips that I just explained, plus many more. One great benefit of breathing is it is energizing. And who doesn't want more of that in the morning? So that's one benefit you can encourage your moms with, is that it's energizing. That's one thing that is so awesome for them first thing in the morning, is this lateral thoracic breathing, doing their hair, doing their makeup, whatever they're doing, arms, breathing laterally and thoracically every morning, and that's it. So let us know how it goes, okay? Please share if you found this helpful. My name is Alison Marsh from Your Pregnant Core. Sharon Chapman is going to be here on Wednesdays showing you movements to get this area nice and loose and moving so that moms can really get into that lateral thoracic breathing conditioning through here. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. I will see you next Monday with some more tips on how to motivate and encourage your clients to be accountable to their healing of diastasis recti. See you later. Bye.